Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing today? Now, just want to check. Can everyone hear me okay first things first? I'm just going to have a look in the chat and see if everyone can hear me all right. Hey, I agree with you there, Johnny. Gotta love a midweek beer. Absolutely. It's hump day, but it don't mean you can't enjoy a nice beer, right? Cool. There we go. You can hear us. Lovely, lovely stuff. Collecting trainers, Johnny. Thomas, lovely to see you all. Soph, Richard, lovely. Welcome. Big Board Reviews. Here we go. You can hear me perfect. Love it. Love it. Well, you can see the keg up there, but this is what we're here to taste mainly, and it is an absolute beauty. And I see quite a lot of people have already tried it, and I've seen a lot of people in Facebook groups on our socials just saying how good it is. But I think I wanted to take a little bit of time out of my Wednesday evening to sit, pour a couple of pints, have a quick chat, and just see what it's all about. So first things first, I'll ask and I'll check in the comments. How many of you people here who are watching have tried it already? And what do you think of it? Give us a little note about what it's doing. I'll just reel off a few names of the people who are in here as well. Oh, hello, super smashing, great, love it, Brendan. Oh, Matt, you're trying it for the first time for this pour along. Blow me neck, eh? I feel honoured, mate. I feel absolutely honoured. Paul, you've just received this keg, drinking it now, banging from Il Corvo. Oh, I like that. Not yet for you, Johnny. Right. Well, I'm going to say now, if you get the chance, get it tried. It's absolutely, hey, yeah, get it tried. It's a beauty. Big Ball Reviews, tried it, loved it, new number one. I completely agree. I think the moment I tried this beer, honestly, the first thing I said to the people in the office when we were having a taste test of it was, this has just knocked Hertog Jan Grand Pilsner off the top spot for me. It's an absolute beauty. It's genuinely one of my favourite beers I've had probably in the last 5-10 years. Not just, on Perfect Draft either. I just think in general, I really, really enjoy it. There's people saying that they're just about to try now, Stuart. Get it done, mate. Get it poured. Get it enjoyed, my friend. Keeping yours for December 1st, Lewis. That's you're kicking off the Christmas period right there. But trust me, it's worth it. Peter, you're asking if it's the wheat beer. It's not. It's not the wheat beer. So this is, I'll go in and I'll tell you a bit about it. So this is Franziskaner Kellerbier. So the Kellerbier is, well, it's a lager that's been kellared. So I don't know if any of you have really, delved into Keller beers before, but the difference is you're going to see like quite a haze to it. It's unfiltered. So you're going to see a nice haze to it. It's a beautiful, beautiful colour, like a really nice amber colour. And the head, like I was expecting it to be like a proper fluffy white head, and it is nice and fluffy, small bubbles. But actually, what I see is it's slightly off-white, like a little bit of that amber twinge coming through from the beer, which, yeah, you can't really complain. It just looks absolutely stunning. I think I always pour off camera before starting this because I embarrass myself. But this time, I think I've done an okay job. Probably want a little bit more head on there, but it's not the worst, right? I don't think it's the worst thing I've ever seen. See what else people are saying in there. Look, we're getting some more of this in. So collecting trainers, are we keeping it on site for a while? We're getting another batch in, absolutely. So expect it round for a while at least anyway. But it's, it flew out. That day we launched it, it was absolutely flying. I made sure I snaffled a few kegs myself. And I know when we took it out for a tasting, I was just like, right, I need to get some of these ordered so I can drink them at the weekend because honestly, best beer ever. But anyway, let's go back into it. So, Keller beers. So the difference is it's not entirely fermented. Now, what they do there is it's a traditional style German lager, but they cool it in a cellar as opposed to under full lagering conditions. So I'm trying to work out how the best way to say it is, but essentially what happens is the fermentation isn't completely finished by the time they've started, like when it's going into the cellar to finish off the Keller beer. Keller translated is cellar from German, but you're gonna get like I said, you get that haze, but also as well on the flavour as well. You're gonna pick up less crisp, clean flavors in the sense of like a Helles or a Pilsner, but you get like a rounder, richer, like thicker mouthfeel to it as well, slightly as well. And I don't know if you guys have felt the same. I know I did see a few people's reviews that they said it definitely had like a more full body to it, and I completely agreed with that. And that's one of the first things I said. Matt, I know it's your first time trying it as well. This is awesome, just coming off the back of a Hertog Jan, and this beats it. Love it. Hazy, great body, and full flavour. Well, there you go. You're proving my point on that great body to it, and the full flavour, absolutely. I've not quite had my taste of it yet, but it's great. Paul, is it possible to get the mugs? We did try and get the the stoneware, I guess you'd call it, for the launch, but we couldn't quite manage it. We're still working on it. Don't worry. We are still working on it for future batches. Just keep your eyes peeled. As soon as I know, and as soon as the team know, I'll make sure social media knows as well if we're getting those in and as and when. Tony, unfiltered is king. Agreed. Unfiltered beers are bangers. Very, very nice. And then let's have a look. So would you drink it at a higher temp, Michael? Would you drink it at a higher temp to match cellar conditions? Well, actually, I've set this at 5 degrees. You can't see because my camera's slightly too high, and I'm not going to go and move it because I'll end up ruining it. But yeah, it's I've set it at 5 degrees, and I think that's the perfect temperature for this beer. And the reason I say that is I think you get more of that flavour from it. I think it would be super refreshing at a lower temperature, but actually 5-6 degrees for me, you're getting more of that flavour. So when I first tasted this, and you can see my video over Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, I was really big on like the malt that you get from it. And I think you get it on the aroma massively as well. It's like a sweet caramelly malt, but it's not overly sweet. And I say this every time, but I think like it's just balanced. It's just really well balanced, especially on the aroma as well. And yeah, it's just, you get a bit of like yeasty spiciness on the aroma as well, but you definitely get that more in the flavour when you're starting to drink it. So I'm just going in for it. Oh, my lights have just switched off. Jack, can you just? There we go. We're back on. Never worked with lights, children, or animals, I think that is. But yeah, I'm going to have a little taste now, see what we get on with. Oh, yes. Still as good as the last time I tasted it, which I'm not ashamed to admit wasn't that long ago. It's lightly carbonated. It's not overly fizzy. I'm going to use that proper beer nerd word of effervescent. I always like using that word, but it's really, really nice. So it's not overly fizzy. Really nice mouthfeel and smooth. It's just absolutely spot on. I really, really like it. I'll see what you guys are saying as well, because I'm guessing you're tasting with the Stephen. You're saying it's a very tasty beer from start to finish. Spot on, my friend. Absolutely spot on. It's a beauty. Absolutely beauty. NWO is poured at 8 degrees, really flavoursome. I've not tried it as high as 8 degrees, although I might have had a little pull off the tap when we got it in before it had come down to temperature at 9. So I might be lying there. Actually, I had it at 9, just a little taste, and I fell in love with it then. But I might give it a go at 8 degrees as well and keep it a steady 8. That's nice. Il Corvo, set mine at 4. Yeah, that's it. You're getting that smoothness as it warms up, and I think that's it. It's one of those beers that, yeah, it's quaffable. It's really smooth. It's really nice. Loads of flavour in there. But you could quite easily sit there and let it just sit on the table for a little bit. You don't have to, guzzle it down. And when it warms up, you're going to get a bit more of that caramel maltiness to it. A little bit of that yeasty spiciness to it. You definitely get that on the flavour. You're not going to get it as the same as like, obviously Franziskaner Weiss beer. It's got that real wheat beer yeast flavour and that wheat flavour. You get, and I know people hate saying it, but banana-y flavour. It's hard to describe it as anything else, but spiciness of clove and stuff. You get that little hint. I'd call it clove, but it's an absolute beauty in my opinion. It is absolutely my new favourite beer, and there's no other way around it. See what you guys are saying about it as well. Rankildinio, great name. Sweet caramel malts remind me of the Dekirk Grand Cru, which was a beauty. Will this one stay about, or is it a limited run? Like I said, we're definitely getting more batches in, so it's going to be around for a little while, definitely. And I think with the way it's going, I wouldn't be surprised if you see it a lot more. It is stunning. And you guys have all said it's stunning. And I think looking on here, it's looking stunning. Thomas Coote, ordered your perfect draft machine today. Can't wait to get stuck in. Oh, mate. Welcome to the crew. Welcome to the Perfect Draft crew. It's a lovely place to be. As you can see from the comments, there's loads of lovely people drinking beers, enjoying it. We even get together on a Wednesday night for a couple of scoops. I'll explain what this is here for later, but it's we're going to have some fun as well. And we've also got another beer we're going to try, which is Camden IPA. And I might drop a little tiny hint to what is coming next on Perfect Draft as well. I won't give you all the details. We're saving that for a special occasion, but I'll give you some details on what's coming next. Tony, saying it sounds like a Weiss beer taste that you described. I want to say that it's not a full Weiss beer taste. It's not wheat beer to the sense that it's like, you're not drinking a wheat beer. What you're tasting is lager, and you can tell you're tasting a lager, but you're getting a little bit more oomph than a Helles or a Pilsner, something that's really crisp and refreshing. You're getting really nice, deeper flavours, I'd say. Caramel. You can tell by that colour. I mean, look at it. It's deep amber. You're going to get that like caramelised malt flavours. It's absolutely spot on, this. So then, Matt, you said you'll not be disappointed, Thomas. You're right. You're right, absolutely. Kevin, you said you need a Frankie pack now with the 3 kegs. Annoyingly, we didn't have much Royal left. We had very, very limited kegs numbers. But yeah, absolutely taken on board. The people I've got with me this evening, the people I've been speaking to today, definitely want to make it happen. So keep your eyes peeled. I'll let everyone know as soon as we can do that. Where does it rank in terms of top beers on PD for you, Dan? You must not have been listening, Jack, because it's top beer. Absolutely 100% top beer. Hertog Grand Pilsner, second, was top for a while. It's just been beaten. Ryan said you had it at 0. It was nice, nothing special. Definitely knock those numbers up, Ryan. Honestly, get it to 4, 5, 6, even 8, as someone's said earlier. Definitely get it in there. Really good beer. Richard, got it at 4 degrees. Yeah, spot on. Really good. How long is it going to be in the 15% deal, Tom? It's at least going to be in there for another week. So starts on Wednesday. We're golden. It's in there. So at least going to be in there for another week. So jump in. A hint of banoffee, NWO then. A hint of banoffee cake and wheat. Lively. Hello. I like that. That's a good description. Where are you all based at in PD UK? All over the shop, Ilcarver. I'm sat in outskirts of Leeds at the moment. Got people London, all over the shop. But yeah, I'm in the HQ and I'm in Leeds. And as you can see, we've got the nice Perfect Draft logo behind me, slightly obscured by Kellerbier because that's the main event today. And then we've got my magic wheel. Well, I'm going to show you what it is in a bit. Rankaldino, tastes more like a Märzen or Märzen. I say Märzen because I've got my German hat on. Or Vienna style lager than a Weiss to me. Yeah, agreed. It's got hints of those Weissy spicy notes, but I completely agree. It's definitely got that Vienna style lager. It even goes to if you've had a steam beer before, famous one being Anchor. But if you had like a California Common before, you're going to get those kind of flavours, in my opinion, anyway. But people will argue with me. I'm all for it. Dunk, just ordered your first 2 now. Lovely stuff. Get on them, mate. Looking forward to trying it. Loving the regular Franziskaner. Same here. I think Franziskaner is a spot-on wheat beer. Yeah. Right. Let's keep tasting it. But do you know what? I fancy mini giveaway, and the person who's looking at me from behind the camera is going to be annoyed with me, but I'm going to give away £20 of beer tokens. Boo. Yeah, there we go. Right. I want one-word descriptions, the best one-word description for this beer, and I'm going to pick my favourite word, try and be as beer snobbish as possible, or funny, and I'll pick my favourite one, and we'll sort you out some £20 of beer tokens. How about that? Johnny, nice. Well, it's only 4 letters. It's short and sweet. I like it. While you guys are thinking of that and sticking them in the comments, I'm going to go through to another. Matt Cummins, off-piece, Dan, but did you recommend Toncoco from Brew York? What a stout. Did I recommend Toncoco from Brew York? I'm a York lad. I adore Brew York. Legends. Absolutely fantastic brewery. I've spent a lot of time in their tap room, spent a lot of time drinking their beers, and I've spent a lot of time drinking Toncoco specifically. And if you've ever had the chance to have it on cask, you'll rarely find as good a stout on cask as Toncoco. But yeah, I have recommended it, and I know my friend Ben, who you'll see in our Instagram videos, he's definitely recommended it. Me and Ben, we wax lyrical about Brew York and Toncoco. So yeah. Oh, there's some words coming in here. Pleasurable, phantasmagoric, super. Yeah, come on, John. What is that? Kell of a beer. Yeah. Oh, Joe Austin with a kell of a beer. Like, Is it like Carling? Come off it. Is it like Carling?
It's like Carling in the sense that you'll want to down it.
Arousing. Jolly Good Keller. Slobbery Keller. Banoffee Fabulous. All right, that's 2 words, but I like it. Spectacular. Thomas. Like the way you're thinking. Do you know what? I can't not give it to that one I said earlier, which I'm still looking to find again so I can just get the name right. What was it? A Kellerbier beer. A Kellerbier beer. A Kellerbier beer.
Well, that's technically 2 words.
Sorry, This is the full-blown Yorkshire coming out now. If we just ignore the A and just put Kellerbier beer.
Or if Joe Austin posts it again without the A.
Yeah, if you could post it without the A, please, you can have it, and we'll get you £20 a beer token sorted out over the next day or two, if you're up for that. So I'll keep an eye out. But yeah, this one's absolutely spot on. I've still not seen it come through, Joe, but I'll wait for it. It's all right. So, right, next up, I am going to ask my lovely assistant, Jack, to... he's just ran off to the other side of the room. He's got another machine over there to pour me. I was going to say a pint, but it's not. It's actually it's a smaller glass. I think it's a perfect glass for what we're drinking. There you go, Joe. You've put it in there now. Kellerbier beer. It's there.
There you go.
He's brought me. Oh, look at that. You can kind of see your face. Wave to the camera. There you go. You're looking at the screen, not the camera.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get in shot, though.
Here he is.
Evening, everybody.
Here's Jackie boy. Yeah. Thank you for bringing me this Camden IPA. It's going to be my second beer I'm going to be tasting this evening. And first up, right, I'll have a look at it first. It is lovely. Again, amber colour. Pretty clear. A tiny, tiny bit of haze in there. Again, not overly fizzy, not overly effervescent. I said it again. I feel good about it. But it is absolutely... like the aroma from this. I remember it was a couple of weeks ago when we first got in the office, and the first thing I said when we poured it was just like, that smell, like if it tastes half as good as it smells, none of you are having any of it. Like, it is that good. And I think, like, yeah, you're just getting amazing, juicy, bitter hops from it. And you can smell a little bit of that malty undertone as well. And it's a West Coast IPA, so you're expecting that. On the flavour, sorry, let's have a little taste. Oh, classic West Coast IPA. And my wife always says to me, if I'm drinking IPAs, especially West Coast IPAs, that I'm not enjoying them because I always pull the same face, which is like that. And it's because it's bitter. You get that bitterness. It doesn't mean I'm not necessarily not liking it. It's just I can't control my face, clearly. But, Jim, you've got a Camden IPA... and you can't wait. Mate, absolutely. Chris and his reviews. Come on, Dan. It's really not that good, is it? Yeah, it is, Chris. Absolutely it is. I'm a West Coast IPA fan. I think Camden have knocked this bad boy out of the park. Like, it's spot on. You're getting that maltiness. You're getting nice bitter hops from it, like packed with hop flavour as well. I think that's what really, really like blew me away with this one. Lovely, lovely hop. Yeah, that bitterness. You're getting it at the back of your tongue. And it's great. And you're getting those resinous notes as well that you should be getting from a West Coast IPA. Oh, Ryan, the IPA is a belter, better than overpriced Beavertown. Ooh. I don't think I'm allowed to say those words, am I? But, Chris, the Hells is good. I'm a massive fan of the Hells as well. I'm a massive fan of Pale as well. But I think for me, this is my favourite Camden beer on the Perfect Draft because I think the first thing I really got into craft beer and different beers with was West Coast IPAs. So I'm always going to go back to them and love them.
Best Camden beer on Perfect Draft at the minute.
I don't know if you could pick that up, but I'm going to repeat what Jack said. He says, best Camden beer on the Perfect Draft at the minute. A little hint there, ruining what I was going to do later, but yeah. Alan said, any chance of Left Blanche coming back? Yes. I'm getting a thumbs up from my friend Ben over at the back of the room. Next couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, it should be back in. So you heard it here first. Alan, it is coming in the next couple of weeks. So you're going to be, I'm trying to think of a pun for it. You're not going to be left waiting much longer. You're not going to feel left out? Left out? Nah, it's dreadful. I'm embarrassing myself. Any chance of Foster's on the keg? No, there isn't. No, there absolutely isn't. No, I'll have Kellerbier instead. Cheers. Is heated seats coming back? I don't think it's coming back, Johnny. I'll be brutally honest with you, but I say I know it's not coming back. It's not on its way back. Hazy IPA on the cards then. I mean, somewhere down the line, there absolutely will be. That I'm probably not meant to say at the moment and give any dates, which I won't be doing because then I'll get in trouble. But this, the one that Jack was indicating on wasn't that. What style, not necessarily brand, would I most like to bring to PD? So, you've seen me in previous videos talking about how much I love stouts, how much I love porters, and I think, like, for me, what I really want to bring to Perfect Draft is a stout that's like it's a bit quaffable, like something I can just sit there over these winter months and enjoy. There's so many amazing stouts out there that I just love to bring to Perfect Draft. There's a few people sat in the room just nearby listening up quite right now. Ears are pricking up. But, yeah, that's it for me. Absolutely. Any more IPAs coming out this year, not from Camden or Brewdog? There is.
Close.
Yeah, there absolutely is.
Maybe IPA's next door neighbour.
IPA's next door neighbour. Maybe sometimes drop the I and just have a PA. There we go. But yeah, there's something very good, very, very good on its way. That I can't. Do you know what? I can't wait to jump on and film a video to taste it, and I'll probably film it 3 or 4 times just so I get to keep drinking it because it's that good. That's how excited I am for it. New 10.5% triple Carmelier Grand Cru sounds the ticket. I don't know if we'll be getting it on, but I tell you what, we'll be trying to get a couple of bottles of that sent over, won't we, boys? That sounds fantastic. I'm not even reading it. Let's have a look. Stout before Xmas, Martin. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. See what we can bring onto the old machine and get there. Right. Anyway. Right. But Camden IPA, honestly, if you're a West Coast IPA fan or you're looking for something to kind of broaden your horizons away from lagers, from like more fruity pale ales and IPAs, this is a really good shout to try. So if you haven't yet, go pick yourself some up because honestly, it's an absolute beauty. I'm going to keep drinking this one. But I brought this wheel round, and for some reason, it just appeared in the office a few weeks ago, and I just sit and spin it. And just walk up and try and guess what it's going to land on. So what I want you guys to do. Can I do another 20 quid?
You might as well do 30 for
30? 30 quid for the wheel. 30 quid for the wheel. Right. I feel like I'm on a really, really like pound shop game show. Like, 30 quid for spin the wheel. Right, I'm going to spin the wheel. In the comments, I'll give you a minute to tell me what colour you think it's going to land on. I'll tell you what they are. There's red, pink, purple, dark blue, light blue, green and yellow. You pick one of those colours and I'll spin it. If it lands on it, I'll pick one person who gets the right one and we'll give you 30 quid of beer tokens over the next couple of days, probably by Friday. I'll get a chance to get them over to you. But yeah, we'll get them done. And
should we do a double one? So if it lands on it,
you get 60.
You get 60.
Go on then. Walk up and write on which one you think it's going to be. Jack's going to come up here and stick a ×2 on one of these ones.
Unlike you, Dan, I'm a Man United fan. So I'm going to go ×2 on the red. On the red,
right, okay. I imagine a lot of people are going to change to red now. Someone had already put it on. But if it lands on red and you've picked red, you're getting ×2. So it's going to be well boring when all of you pick red and it's not on. It doesn't land on it.
If that's the thing, innit? Some people are going to have to spread it out a bit.
Okay, well, I'm going to cut it off in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, I know where it was. I know the person's name who was the last one. I'm going to spin it. Shall I go for a big one?
Yeah.
Oh, where's it going to land? 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 I'm probably going to let you all have it anyway because it's still spinning. Where's it going to land? It's not going to do red, is it? It's not going to do red. Oh, yellow. No, have you gone for... What happened there?
That was red.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, you looked away.
Oh, did I look away? Oh, right. Okay, so I'm going to have to pick someone who picked red. I don't know why you want to give extra beer tokens away, Jackie boy, but that was good. And I am going to go for... Sorry, I'm just having to go through everyone's name now. There's loads of people who said orange. There's no orange. Let's find a red. Who's gone for red? That one there. Right, I've picked it because I've been going through them. Woolly Pots. Don't worry, mate. I'm going to get in touch with you over the next couple of days. 60 quid of beer tokens. £60 of beer tokens because it's red and times 2. So £60 of beer tokens are coming your way, that's pretty nice of you, Jack. That's the first time I've ever seen you be nice.
That's 2 kegs with some of the deals we got going up.
That's 2 free kegs with some of the deals we got going up.
Exactly.
Hello. And he's giving everything away. He's absolutely killing me. Right, so I'm not going to keep you all night. I know there's football going on at the moment. There's a couple of the cup games going on. And I know there's a certain Man United versus the Toon coming up at 8:15 as well. And Jackie boy is definitely excited to go watch that. So, last couple of things from me, and I'll let you go. What's coming up next on Perfect Draft? Now, I'm not going to give too much away because actually we're going to tell people and announce it, not launch it, announce it at PDCon, which is happening in Manchester at Victoria Warehouse this Saturday. We're going to announce the beer at PDCon. There might even be a couple of kegs there for people to try and get their hands on. What kind of hint can I give for this one? I tell you what, this hat's a nice hint. I think the hat's a nice hint. And the only other hint I'll give is month. The word month. And if you've got your game show, your cryptic clue hat on, you might pick it up from that. But here we go. If you really want to know what it is, you're going to find out at PDCon this Saturday. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, which is right over there behind this machine, there's a QR code. You can scan that. Last few tickets are remaining. It's happening this Saturday, 4 p.m. At the Victoria Warehouse in Manchester. I've seen a load of people talking about it in groups and on socials today. Really excited to get together with everyone. You get to see me and my lovely assistant Jack as well. We'll be on the stage a fair bit. We're going to be doing talks with a couple of breweries. There's going to be breweries there on the day pouring beers and chatting to you. You can ask them questions about their beers, what they'd like to bring to Perfect Draft, etc. There's some banging street food like tacos, burgers. There's going to be beer. There's going to be lovely goodie bags, prizes, tombola, where you always win something. And I'm doing a pub quiz as well, which I'm well excited about because, as you can tell, I love the sound of my own voice. So yeah, if you want to scan the QR code or head to our website, hit the blog, you'll find PDCon23, search it on Google, you'll find it, grab your tickets, and we'll see you there because I'm really excited for Saturday, and I know a lot of other people are too. Can't wait to meet you all in person, have a couple of beers together and a good chat, and you can bother the people who get the beers firsthand and say, I want this, because this is how this has come about. Franziskaner Kellerbier, a couple of our incredible customers, Paul and Michelle, they, badgered and it came. We got there. So cheers to everyone. Cheers to you too.
Woo!
Absolutely. I am not quite finished. I have a tiny little bit left before I let you all go. I'll have a quick look in the quickly before I go. And do my last bit. Cheers. Yep, cheers to you as well. Peter said Forge Irish Stout. That's a shout. It's worth speaking to Jack and Joe about, isn't it? Have you had Forge?
Yeah, I had it, but I didn't think it was as good as some of the other new stouts that have come out.
All right, okay.
We had Camden Stout
in
Camden the other day, and that was really good.
I've still not had a chance to try Camden Stout yet.
Forge was all right.
Yeah.
It was a bit more
bitter
than you'd expect.
Yeah. I do get that. I've noticed that on a few stouts that you're getting that, like, it's a little bit too cloyingly bitter. Stuart Stevens, when is the next Perfect Draft drink along? That's a really good question. I want to do more of these. I actually, do you know what? Next time up, I'm thinking I might do a pub quiz, like on a Thursday night, like a little pub quiz, maybe again half an hour or so. Get together, prizes for best team, wooden spoon for worst team, maybe some runner-up prizes as well. So yeah, if you guys want to see that and you want it to happen, let us know. Twitter, Facebook, Insta, let us know, and we'll try and make that happen because I'm ready for that. More giveaways, instant wins. I'll pass it on. Another Hellers would be good. So guys, right. Last thing for me. Do me a solid, right? Do me an absolute solid. I'm going to do something on Instagram. And if you've got Instagram, or if you haven't, download it. Might as well. Sign up. It's fun. You get to see nice pictures and reels of stuff. Usually me and Ben launching new beers, which is great. But you can see it up there in the top right corner. Perfect Draft UK on Instagram. Basically, if you already follow us, you're a legend. If you don't already follow us, you're not a legend, and you should. Then you'll be a legend. But if you follow us by midnight on November 7th, which is Tuesday next week, I'm going to pick a random 3 followers to win one of our new kegs and some beer tokens as well. And I'll speak to Jack about getting surprised. But head over to Instagram, drop us a follow. We'll get you a keg, get you some beer tokens. We're going to pick a random person out of all of our followers. So if you're not already, jump on there, start following. I'll pick 5 people to win one of our brand new kegs and some beer tokens as well. But head over there and do it because, really excited to get people on there because me and Ben spend all of our time filming videos, drinking beer and having fun to launch new kegs to you guys. And trust me when I say the next couple of months are jam-packed with new kegs and lots of different styles and lots of different flavours and stuff I know loads of people are going to be very, very happy with. So yeah, stout, Rankaldino. If you say it more times, it might come true. Never know. But yeah, cool. Matt, love the Halloween beer mats, by the way. A nice touch. Thank you very much. I think that's a really nice shout. And we saw a few people putting pictures up. The ones that go over your nose, so you've got a little skull, or there was a skull, there was the Dracula, and there was a Frankenstein one as well. I thought it was a zombie. I got told it was wrong. But yeah, I think the team did a really good job with that. I've got a weird shaped nose, so they don't stick on me perfectly. But yeah, that was great.
Smiley's in Blackpool, one of our customer stores.
Yeah.
Ask for a shout out. Get people in there.
Oh,
if you're in Blackpool.
Smiley's in Blackpool. I actually headed down to Smiley's in Blackpool not too long ago with just to do a bit of filming down there. And Smiley, I know you're watching because obviously Jackson told me, Smiley, you're a legend. The team down there, lovely, lovely people. Get yourselves, if you're in the Blackpool area or around the surrounding area, get yourself into Smiley's. It's a great, great, great shop. They've got an incredible incredible range of Perfect Draft kegs. I said to him, you've got stuff in there that I haven't seen in our warehouse for a week. And he's also got some of them chilled as well. So you can walk in, pick up a chilled keg, get it straight home, and slap it straight into your machine ready for a pint. Chris, Beer Hoose in Dunfermline as well. Legends as well. Cracking store. But yeah, that's another shout. If you've got the chance, head to our website, go to our community store page, and if you're looking to pick up a keg last minute, or even if you just wanted to pop into a shop and do it, on your term, you don't need to wait in for the delivery, head to one of our community stores. There's a map on there. You can search your postcode, see what's nearby to you. I've popped over to a few over the last couple of months, and everyone, they're just legends, absolutely legends. I've headed to Northwest, to even further north than where I am at the moment, and I love this place. So, I love the places I've been. All absolute legends, great people who are flying the Perfect Draft flag proud. So, respect, love it, absolutely love it. Right, I think we'll call it quits. I think we're done. We've given away nearly 100 quid.
Last one. Someone's asked if Jeremy Clarkson's there on Saturday, which he is not. However, Ben met Caleb on the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
So if people find Ben at PDCon, they're technically only 2 people away from Jeremy Clarkson.
Right, so Jack has just informed me. Someone's asked, is Jeremy Clarkson going to be at PDCon on Saturday? No, he's not. I wish he was. You've all seen the video he did with us, right? He says something unsavoury towards Monsieur George Clooney, which is hysterical, absolutely hilarious. But Ben, you've seen some pictures on our Insta and our Facebook stories. Ben and Ellis from our team actually went down to Hawkstone for their cider festival this weekend, and Ben met Caleb. So essentially, if you see Ben at PDCon on Saturday, I'm not going to tell you to go touch him because that would be weird. You can shake his hand. You're essentially shaking 2 people away from Jeremy Clarkson. That sounded odd. And it still sounds odd in my head. But
shake Ben's hand. Ben shook Caleb's hand.
Ben shook Caleb's hand.
Caleb shakes.
Caleb.
And I've not washed my hands since.
He's not. Ben's not washed his hands since. He says that while he's eating his tea in the office. So yeah, bit weird. Too busy farming, Kevin. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Martin, need more community stores in Kent. Absolutely. Cheers for the feedback. I will pass that on to the team to see what we can do there as well. Your local store had kegs but isn't on the website. Doug, drop us a DM on the Perfect Draft UK Facebook. We'll see what we can do about getting that sorted out. But yeah, guys, absolute pleasure. Cheers so much for your time. We've given away some tokens. I'll make sure they're on there by the close of play on Friday, by the end of day Friday, for the people who've won them. We've drank Kellerbier, which is an absolute banger. I know people give me abuse for saying banger all the time, but it is. I'm not going to deny it. We've had Camden IPA, perfect example of a West Coast IPA for me. Another beauty, another banger. I want to say thanks to Jack and Ben and Joe, who've been with me this evening. Jack for bringing me beer, Ben for answering me questions, and Joe for... Well, actually, Joe's just disappeared out of the room, so I can say what I want about him. But nah, he's a lovely chap, so we love him. But yeah, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. If you want to see us do some more of these, just let me know on the socials. We can start doing a couple of pub quizzes, more drink-alongs. But yeah, great to get together on a Wednesday night. And hope you guys take care, have a good evening, and hopefully your football team wins tonight, as long as it's not Man U, because I'm a Leeds fan. Godspeed, everyone. See you soon. Cheers. Take care.